Hello, my loves. Welcome to the homework video for our Forget That Deck workshop. So this video is for you to reference for your homework this week. So you have 3 spreads, you have some journal prompts, and there's also going to be a guided journey. I'm going to put that link in the description box down below. And I'm going to go over kind of in chronological order how you can get the most out of this workshop when it comes to homework and daily practice. So first and foremost, you want to have everything together before you start your journey. So you want to have your journal and pen or means to document the experience and your deck of choice. I'm personally going to be using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Y'all know my history with that deck, so I'm hoping to further figure out our relationship together. So I'm going to be participating too. I'm going to be using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, but have your tarot or oracle deck all set and ready to go. Then for the next 7 days, starting on the 6th of October, I'm double checking myself because I am getting over being sick and I'm a little bit spacey still. Okay, so yes, so on Sunday, October 6th, this is when we start our journey and we're going to finish it that Saturday will be the final day of the experience. So for those days, you're going to want to do a daily draw every day. Now it's up to you if you want to do that in the morning, on your lunch break, in the evening. But what I want to really encourage you to do is when you do that daily draw, have something specific in mind. Maybe you want to know, what's the energy that I'm working with today? Maybe you want to have an idea of what's going on in your inner world. Or maybe your focus in the daily draw is, what are we working on together today? And you could visualize and have the intention that you're talking to your deck each day with your draw, okay? But either way, I want you to just take a moment and tap into the intention, draw your card. Then I want you to sit with, first and foremost, intuitively what comes up. And then go ahead and reference your guidebook if you feel called to, and take some notes. Jot down a few sentences about what comes up for you intuitively, if you're feeling it or not with the deck that day. Jot down some notes on the guidebook, meaning, do you resonate with it? Does it feel like it's not applicable? Are you enjoying the guidebook? Are you really struggling with the guidebook? Give yourself some space each day, at least 5 to 10 minutes, to kind of be with the energy of the deck through that daily draw and through your journaling process and experience. Then you have journal prompts and 3 spreads to work this week. So what I would encourage you to do is on Sunday the 6th, you want to do the first tarot or oracle deck spread. It doesn't matter whether you're using tarot or oracle. You're going to do that first spread, which I'm going to read out for you, and it's also posted in the description box down below for you, okay? So you're going to do that first spread. Then what I would encourage you to do is do spread 2 and your guided journey in the middle of the week. And then on Saturday, you'll do your final spread, which kind of is closing off the experience for you, okay? Now, peppered in throughout the week, you can tackle your journal prompts. And when it comes to the journal prompts, you may also wish to have your deck with you and draw a card as an additional message from the energy of the deck itself for your journal prompt. Please feel free to do that if you feel called to, okay? So I'm going to start with your journal prompts, okay? So you have 5 journal prompts here. And with the journal prompts, in case you're new to this, because I know some of you, when you start the workshops, feel a little bit nervous, so I just want to help set your mind at ease. With the journal prompts, you want to write at least a few sentences, whatever comes up for you. Sit with the question, start journaling, let that take you to a place. Sometimes when I start with journal prompts, I'll think, oh man, I only have like a sentence or 2 to say about this. And then the next thing I know, I've been writing and processing and dialoguing internally through writing in my journal for 20 minutes. So kind of just let yourself go, okay? Let yourself go with where the writing takes you. So your first journal prompt is, what were my expectations of our connection? Your second journal prompt is, why do I feel so disconnected from you? Your third journal prompt is, what do I ultimately hope to experience with you? Your fourth journal prompt is, can I release my expectations and experience you as you are? And then your fifth journal prompt is, if I did, What might I discover about you? So again, this focus is on understanding this deck, coming to understand it, so you can decide outside of the week, is there a place for this deck in my collection? Are we meant to work together? You know, what can we explore in our relationship together? Okay, so those are your journal prompts, but you do not have to tackle them all at one go unless you want to. Like I said, you can pepper them throughout the week. And I really encourage you to sit with your deck, and then after you do your own journaling, draw a card and see what that card has to say to kind of flesh out the personality and perspective of the deck towards the journal prompts for you as well. Okay, so now we're going to move into the card spreads. Remember, you have 3 spreads. Card one. I'm so sorry, guys. I have been super sick, and I am just, it's there. It's just not, all the cylinders are not firing in my brain. Okay, so spread 1, you will do the first day. Spread 2, I encourage you to do around the same time you do the guided journey for this experience, okay? And then the 3rd card spread is meant to be done on the last day of the workshop, okay? Now, I always say this with my spreads, unless I say otherwise. Lay the cards out however you would like to in front of you, however it feels appealing. You're going to shuffle the deck, you're going to lay the cards out, flip them over, and then go through the questions for each card position, okay? This first spread is 5 cards in total. Question number 1 is, why have I struggled to connect with you? Question number 2 is, what have you been trying to tell me about myself? Cards. Oh my goodness, guys. Thanks for bearing with me today. Card number 3 is, how can I listen to you and learn your language? Card number 4 is, what is a secret about you that you're ready to share with me? And card number 5 in our first spread is, how can I best foster an authentic connection with you? So just like with the journal prompts, I want you to sit and do some writing for each card position. Look at that guidebook if you feel called to reference the given meanings for the cards. See how that contrasts to what comes up for you intuitively. You're going to get out of these spreads what you put into it. So give yourself time to enjoy and be with it. Let yourself process what comes up. Get curious about yourself, about the deck, and about your relationship as you're approaching the spreads, okay? And incidentally, the card spread positions are listed in the description box below. Card spread number 2. How would you like me to work with you as a part of my collection / spiritual toolkit? So please remember, lay these cards out however you would like. Okay, this is your second spread, which you're going to do mid-week, okay? Again, card position number 1. How would you like me to work with you as a part of my collection / spiritual toolkit? Card position number 2. What have I been missing about your personality? I like this one. It's like, what's the blind spot, right? Card position number 3. What element are you most closely aligned with? Card position number 4. What do you think of me? And card position number 5, what do you think of my current journey? So this midweek spread is giving you some insight into what the deck as a personality, as an energy, thinks of you, right? It's kind of giving you like another lens into the deck itself. Okay, so then to end the week on the last day of the workshop, you're going to do the final card spread. This spread is 6 cards. Again, please lay them out however you prefer visually. You're going to lay them all out, flip them over, and then go through the questions for each position. Card number 1, what have we learned about each other over this week? Card number 2, moving forward, how do you feel we should work together? Card number 3, what I think of you. So this is giving you some insight into what you think of the deck leaving the experience. Card position number 4, how I feel we are meant to work together or not going forward. Card position number 5, the most likely outcome of our relationship going forward. And card position number 6, a final message from you to me. The idea being that after you work this final spread and do your daily draw on the last day of the workshop, that you will feel clearer on, am I keeping this deck? Does it have a place in my collection? Do I understand the deck better? Or is it time to donate the deck, to move on, to allow the next chapter in the deck story to be with another individual instead of yourself? So that's why you have the most likely outcome of the relationship and the final message from the deck to you as the end of that card spread. So this is the homework video. You also have a tutorial video where I'm discussing connecting with decks and how you can get to know the place that this deck has in your collection. So you're going to want to watch that tutorial. And also remember, you'll want to watch that tutorial at the beginning of the week. You can come back to it as often as you like. And remember that you also have a guided journey to connect with the energy of your deck that I would love for you to work with the deck itself midweek. So all this homework combined with your daily draws should really allow you to feel like you understand if you're going to keep the deck or not, and understand its place in your collection or your spiritual toolkit, whatever you prefer to call the grouping of decks that you have that you work with for your own journey. So I am sending you guys, as always, oceans of love, and I will, of course, see you in the next video. Take care.